Hey everyone, welcome back to Catching Up with the Walkers. Thanks for joining Cassie and myself. Today is one of the most beautiful days of the year so far.
Yep.
I think it's about 75 degrees and sunny.
Sun's bright.
And Cassie's about ready to head to school though.
Yeah.
We have had a good day here on the farm so far. Cassie took care of the sheep this morning.
Mm-hmm.
How's the new baby lamb?
Hopping all over the place.
Do you have a name yet?
No, a lot of people have said Ebony, I believe it is.
Yeah?
But I don't know, it's kind of a hard word to say. Not hard, but different.
Doesn't really flow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Still looking for a name.
Yeah. Some have said like Valentine.
Wednesday is the first thing you said, right?
Yeah.
Was that you?
No, Christina said that.
Oh, okay.
So, we'll think of something.
Yeah. Well, if you guys want to leave any suggestions, Cassie might fall in love with your suggestion. Just leave it down in the comments.
Yep.
And later on, though, I'll bring you guys out there. We are about to go grab a bite to eat. Somebody gave us a very special gift card for Valentine's Day.
Yep.
So a big thank you for that. You know who you are. And so we're going to go use that right now. But we also need to get our little alpaca. He's going to be leaving the farm, a little Shadow. And we want to get him more acclimated to humans and also possibly get him halter broke so he'll be able to lead easier. Right now, he's a great size to do that. So
yep.
What do I got to do first, though?
Get him to trust you.
I got to get him to trust me, and that's going to take time.
Yep.
So I want to get him in a small enclosure, and our little enclosure isn't quite finished yet. So after we go eat, I'm going to go get some lumber and get started on that. So we got a lot going on, and Shelby and Joe have been a little bit ornery. You know who was out at the road last night when I came home?
Who?
Shelby.
Uh-oh.
So she's in a little bit of trouble.
Joe says it wasn't him.
Joe is making noises like he's innocent, and I think he is. So, also, Cassie did get me something for Valentine's Day. It's been a couple years since she thought about it and remembered me, but I'm gonna go pick it up today, right?
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
You still haven't got your air compressor.
Oh yeah, I still haven't got my air compressor, but I got something bigger. So stick around, I'll show you that too. So I don't have a ton of time left in the day to get started or finish the project I'm going to work on, but I'll show you guys what I've got going. I'm out here in the hay barn. I got a little red pickup out here, and I have some privacy pickets. These are 6 foot long, I think 6 inches wide, or probably 5.5 actually. And we got some tools back here. Hey girls. Oh, I hear you. You know I hear you. You guys know I'm gonna get you a treat, right? I'm a sucker for these little donkeys. I can only imagine once we get a baby what it's gonna be like, because I already like the little donkeys and I think I'll like the baby even more. So I'm gonna get him a little snack. That'll do. I don't feed him a whole lot. Okay, who wants one? Come on. Here, Dolly. Dolly. You want to go first? There you go. And they're really gentle. People always say be careful because you'll get your finger taken off. But watch this. Look how gentle they are. There you go. And who didn't get one yet? Loretta is right there. June, Dolly, and Patsy. So they all get a little bit of a treat. And today I'm going to be working on this project right here. So I've got a gate, I've got panels, and it's time to get some stuff hung. We're going to be using our panels to go along the inside right here, all the way along here, and along here. And I don't think it really needs them along there. I think if I put them up, it might just make a place for mice and stuff to build nests back behind it. I think this is strong enough the way it is, but if we ever have any issues, I can add them there too. And yes, I'm making them for you, Shadow. I'm doing this for you. Well, I need to do it anyway, but he's the main reason we're getting started. Okay, girls, you already had a snack. You want one more snack? Come on. Come on. To say they're spoiled is probably an understatement. Okay. Now June is a little bit more antsy. But the rest of them, they have pretty good manners. Watch this. See that? See how nimble she takes that? Here, Patsy. There you go, girls. It's like they have a soft mouth. Okay, come on. I want to give you a snack, and the rest of them are little bitty pieces. We're going to dump them out and let them. There you go. Don't bother me. Go eat them. Go eat those. Okay, that's your food for the day, so you better like it. So I'm getting started with my gate, but you guys see the kind of coworkers I have here on the farm? Stubborn as donkeys. Always want attention. Hey, no biting, okay? This isn't daycare. So I'm going to get these put in and hang this gate up, and then we'll be that much closer. But I don't think I'll have time to finish up today. We've got to go to Tulsa right after school. This is Wednesday, and Cassie is going to take me up to Tulsa to pick up something that we got, about a week ago, but I've been waiting on it to be ready. So we'll show you guys when we get there, and just a hint, it does have 4 tires and a motor. What do you think, Dolly? What do you think it is? So this gate is installed. There's not a whole lot else on the farm that makes me happier than a good swinging gate. And yes, I've taken everybody's advice. The top one is turned down. The bottom one goes up. And they really like these gates. Tractor Supply, they're 130 bucks. But you do it once and then you're done. It has the sheep and the goat wire right in the middle. And really like that. Now I know one thing that's going to drive Cassie crazy. One day maybe I'll swap something out, but this one is gray. I don't know if you can see that. And then this one is green. It doesn't bother me 1 ounce. But guess what? I guarantee you, as soon as Cassie sees it, she'll say, "Why is that one green and this one gray?" Well, they switched at Tractor Supply from green to gray. Same brand, same everything, just different colors. So anyway, that part is finished, so now let's get our panels and start putting up some privacy fence panels. So I got some started, just a few up to see how I like it, and I think I like it. It's about 3 inches off the bottom down here, and that'll give us plenty of room when the ground changes a little bit as we go around. But it's a lot sturdier than what was there. So I think being under the barn like this should last forever. This wood shouldn't have any issues lasting my lifetime, as long as it stays under here and stays dry. So I might do a little bit more here, but we're going to get out and start feeding the animals because, like I said, we've got to go to church. We've got some other stuff to do, but this is a good start. Also, Ransom said that he wanted to help me, so if you guys want to see this project finished up and our little Crea brought in here, then you're probably going to have to head over to Walker Farm Fam. Make sure you're subscribed and make sure you hit that bell for notifications. Also, this channel, Catching Up with the Walkers, if you haven't, please make sure that you're subscribed here as well. That's really all we ask, is if you guys can subscribe and then watch our videos. That helps us out a ton. I mean a ton. It allows us to keep going. It also encourages us. So let's go check on the brand new little sheep. We're going to check in on it while we do chores. And also, if the calf is around, we'll check on the new baby calf. You taking care of everybody, Xena? Good girl. Okay, Tom. We hear you. We hear you. So now that Dot has had her lamb, Olive is on lamb watch as well as the other one right here. So everybody, Xena, why are you eating their food? Everybody's on lamb watch, the ones that are big enough. And we'll go out here and check out Lacey. That's her name. I couldn't think of Lacey's name. Go ahead and check out the new baby. Hey, Dot. How are you, girl? Dot must like drinking out of the blue bucket. It's almost empty and the black one's almost full. So let's get in here and check out the new little baby. Oh, so cute. Hey, Dot. So Dot gets a little extra grain because Dot has a little extra work to do when she's feeding this little girl. So we do have a little lamb, female lamb, and here she's getting a little bit bigger, but we still don't have a name yet. So, but they are so weird. Their fur feels like hard and rough up here, their wool, and then down here on their legs it's super soft. So I'm gonna go ahead and let her down. Go back to mom. Go back to mom. But she's doing good. And you guys can see the pen we made right here. We just got the old sheep tractor and moved it in here on our last video. It is working out great because it keeps Xena out. Sometimes Xena overdoes it on being a mom. You just want to be a mom, don't you, Xena? And this gives Dot privacy. We can put her hay in here. She has alfalfa back here. So some more hay over there. She has loose mineral right over here. That we'll try to keep loose mineral out all the time. And we can feed her grain, and she can eat this grain all by herself. Dot was a bottle baby when she was a baby, so she's extra tame. But we want to make sure she has plenty of nutrition to raise that baby up. So she's doing great. So I'll take you out next and check on the other baby, Xena. The baby you can't get to. So we will check in with the alpacas, even though I've been watching them while I've been working. Hang on, girls, I'm coming. Come on. Shadow is not the friendliest, but it's not his fault. We haven't been able to do a whole lot with him so far, but that's about to change. So Honey is does not know how to lead very good. So our main goal here is to make Shadow easier to lead than Honey. Which him eating is a good sign because that means he potentially could have a little bit of food motivation when it comes time to work with him. I can't say he will for sure, but like right now I'm just gonna sit down here on my bucket. Sit down here, stand close to him for a minute. Hey Shadow, I'm not gonna hurt you, buddy. Because eventually that's really all we're gonna be doing with him in the next couple days whenever we do get our pen done. We just want to show him that we're not going to hurt him and kind of gain some trust before we start putting a halter on him and jerking him around or anything like that. So right now he's just in here with the other two, doing good. Hey Shelby, what are you doing, girl? So Shadow. So you can see he's not super, like he just didn't jump. He's by his mama right now, which I also like because he's kind of gets an ease from her. But he's also trying to figure out why I'm close to him and what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna stand right here for a minute and let him know I'm just here hanging out. Pet on him a little bit. Hey, buddy. I ain't gonna hurt you. He doesn't like it, but he's also not trying to jump over the feeder, which is a good thing. He's also not kicking me. Hey, bud. Hey. Okay, that's good. So we're just gonna do some baby steps like that, buddy. Baby steps, okay? All right, you guys enjoy your food. You guys putting on a donkey show over here or what? Sounds like a concert. You're not Taylor Swift. You sound more like Leanne Rimes. Sorry, Leanne, I don't mean that in a bad way. So the donkey's got 1 cup of food. That's plenty for them to split. They have all kinds of grass to eat and hay. Hey girls. Hey Missy. Hey May. All right, let me get you some food. So I did have somebody ask if Missy and May May are big enough to have calves yet, and the answer is no, they're not. They need at least another year to grow before they can be bred. One thing about Highlands is they do take longer than a traditional cow, a beef cow like an Angus or a Hereford or something like that I've dealt with in the past. So patience is key. So I know we've had cows that should have had calves by now. I'm trying to be patient, trying to wait and see. By March, hopefully they'll start having a couple more calves. But no, they're not big enough yet, but they will be next year. We'll have all the feed loaded up, ready to feed the cows. And unfortunately, I have some sad news. She hid her calf again. So she is the master of hiding calves. It was up this morning and it was running with the herd. So if you're not familiar with cattle, the way they kind of do it is it's up to them when they feel comfortable bringing a calf and introducing it to the herd. So yesterday she kept it hid all day long. Well, let's take this back. Day one, when it was born, she didn't even come up. Her and the calf stayed in the woods the entire day. Day two, she hid the calf, and then she would come up and eat with the cows and then go back to the calf. Today's day three. She had the calf up with the cows this morning, and a little sequoia right here and the calf were having the biggest time playing. And I thought, man, that's cute. I wish I could video that. Well, I just knew when it came time to feed, because she knows exactly the time I'm going to feed every day, she was going to hide the calf. So that's what's happened. If I happen to get a little bit of video footage for you guys, I'll throw it in right now while I'm talking. But there's no promises because she's a really skittish cow, and that even makes her more scared with her calf. But give it a day or two, she'll bring it up and she will introduce it to the herd, and she'll let it stay around while I'm around. It's just part of cattle. They just need to feel comfortable with all of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these guys fed. Let's go ahead and set you guys up on the ground here. I'll show you as I feed, if I can. Let's see how that works out. Okay. Watch out, Geronimo. Hey, quit hitting my camera. Blackberry. Well, Sequoia, you used to be the cutest calf on the farm. Now you've been outdone, I believe. And I could go out and chase the calf and find it, but what that would do is make this cow leave. And I don't want her to leave because I want her to get all the nutrients she can. I want her to eat her range cubes. I want her to eat hay. I want her to go about her normal practice of doing what she needs to do. That way she continues to have milk in that bag. Let's take a look at it. You can tell that she's been given milk, but that way she continues to give milk to the calf. This is her very first calf ever. So far, from all the signs I can tell, she's a super good mama and doing good. So I've already had a neighbor ask if she had a Holstein. So people are confusing the calf for a Holstein, which it does look like a Holstein. Look, mama, there's all kinds. So you can see how tame she is now with me. She's 3 feet away from me, not scared, not running away or anything. It's just with a brand new baby calf, she's gonna be extra cautious. So, well, hello ladies. How are the new girls? You guys being nice to them? It looks like most of the new girls are over here. There's Willow. There's Willow's buddy. Still trying to be clear whether that's a hen or a rooster, but come on, babies. Come on. So you can see that some of them are kind of being leery, but I really don't blame them because they just had Derek Stokes chasing them the other day, and he's like 6'9" or something. He's huge. And I think it's actually today's Derek's birthday. Happy birthday, Derek. You guys go over to Stoke Living. I know this will probably be a day or two late, but tell him happy birthday. And yeah, if Derek chased you around your pen, you'd probably be leery too and want to hang back a little bit. Well, we got 10 eggs today. So I'm guessing I probably gave Derek some layers because we were getting around 14 or 15 eggs a day. So that was the plan, at least. Hopefully he got some good layers, because Cassie's, the ones we just moved out here, we put 10 brand new hens in here, and I would say none of them are laying yet. There's one of them right there, but they're probably not laying yet, so it won't be long they'll start laying. That one right there is pretty. I really like that caramel one. So JoJo, it's been about 8, maybe 9 years since we got you, buddy, and it's really been a good one. And we're not getting rid of JoJo, but about 8 or 9 years ago, we also got this 2009 Ford F-150. This truck was Cassie's truck, and I mean Cassie's truck. It was her daily driver. We had just moved to our first farm out at Rose, and we had some pretty rough roads, and she thought that she wanted to upgrade to a truck. And so this is what we got. And after probably 2 years of driving it, I don't know how long it was exactly, but she decided that she needed an SUV. And then we got a Honda Pilot, and then we got another Honda Pilot, and then we got a Honda minivan that usually sits right here. Well, this has been a good truck. Like I said, a 2009 Ford F-150. I think it has about 188,000 miles on it now. So we've had a lot of use out of it. And it wasn't new when we bought it. It probably had around 100,000 miles on it when we bought it. But it is finally time to say goodbye. So today, I'm saying goodbye to our old F-150 and saying hello to a newer model. I'm not trading it in, so it'll still be around for another week or two, but it may be going to a family member as opposed to just trading it in or selling it. So we are upgrading trucks. We're not getting a new one, but we are getting something new to us, a 2017 model. It's got high miles, but it looks like a good one. I'll show it to you guys right now.
What'd you say? Ah, more power, more power. All right. Cassie has the Tim Allen grunt going on because, well, she got me a new truck for Valentine's Day.
I have to climb in and jump out.
So we have some modifications to make. One of those being some kind of step for Cassie because, well, open the door. I guess you can.
You don't need it either?
I mean, I can get in and out.
I'm
But-
sure right there was where they've been putting their foot.
Yeah, that's where you get in and out at. You have that handle up there and then it works. But this is our new to us truck. It's not new. It has quite a few miles. It's been around, but
It just got broken in good.
it just got broken in good, and it's 2017 versus a 2009 model.
Yeah.
So it has a bigger V8.
Did they drive through the red dirt or something?
I'd say somebody has some red dirt on the property. It looks like clay. Somebody's some fresh clay. But it is the main reason we got this is right here. It is a F250, which means it is a stronger, stouter suspension for pulling trailers and things like that. So
Gary just likes to use that as an excuse.
What's the excuse?
Like we have trailers to pull and tractors.
wow.
That's another thing. If I get
kidding.
the correct trailer one day, we can also pull the tractor if we need to take it to a different property or do work or something like that. That's what we got. So there you go.
It's pretty.
I like
He
it.
also wanted to match my van.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same color as Cassie's van. I think that color is called caribou, Cassie.
Okay.
Does that look like a caribou to you?
Never seen one in real life, but sure.
So you'll notice one thing back here in the very back of the truck. There is I went ahead and had the dealer that we got it from order me a ranch hand brush guard,
It's called a cattle pusher.
cattle guard, cattle pusher, whatever you want to call it. I think cattle guard's what you drive across, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cattle pusher. So that'll protect the front
Push
end.
the cows out of the way.
And that'll keep deer and stuff from messing up the front end. But that is it.
Does it have a Gooseneck hitch?
It does not have a gooseneck hitch, so that's something that we can add if we go to buy a gooseneck trailer, and that's something we
But-
probably will add.
It's always good to get a truck that doesn't have a gooseneck hitch because that means it hasn't pulled super heavy loads.
True. That means it's not been like overworked.
Yeah.
Cassie also noticed that it has a pike pass in it that's not ours, so if I take the pike pass, it's on somebody else's dime until I pull that out. No, I'll take that out of the window. But I'm a Ford guy, so I know there's a lot of Chevy people and Dodge people.
I grew up a Chevy girl.
Cassie's a Chevy girl.
No, I just like trucks, so it don't matter.
I like Fords, and so I was excited when I
Oh,
saw.
you can put a plate on the front.
Well, I can, but it's going to be covered up by the brush guard, I think.
Oh.
But I was excited when we saw one that had the right trim package. So I like XL. You know what that XL consists of is Ford's lower package.
Yeah.
Meaning it has vinyl floorboards. They do come with power windows, power locks, cruise. There's none of this cranking going on anymore. But I like the lower end package. There's less things to mess up. That's what we got, and I'm excited. What do you think?
It's pretty.
All right. Well, that's how we're going to end the video. Remember, if you guys do have prayer requests, leave those down in the comments below. Anything tonight?
Just keep praying for our friend Stacy.
Yeah, just keep praying, and we do appreciate you guys so much. We hope you have a great day, and God bless.
Love you guys.